Peasant Productions presents the math of ESP, why it works even if you don't believe in it. I'm kind of just going to do this short little overall here to try and explain how this all relates. It's all there. It's all put together, okay? Like I said, we have all of this, okay? Now, in 1974, I did a high school report on the oil industry, showing how deeply embedded it was in our society. 1975, I did a report on the nuclear industry. I talked of Karen Silkwood, who in 1984 Meryl Streep played in the movie about Karen Silkwood getting murdered by the nuke industry. And I proposed how this was inevitable. There was no stopping this because the oil industry, the coal industry have repeatedly damaged the environment very, very dangerously. They are in bed with, most every government they can get their hands on. They are part of all the banking systems. They're deeply embedded and entrenched in what they're doing. The nuclear industry was exactly the same thing, with the one added plus that down here under warfare, the military really loved the idea of having something that was so lethal that even just laying on the ground it could kill somebody, because it was leaking all this nuclear radiation, and depleted uranium bullets are quite nice for that. Vast quantities of polluted ground, and the only thing humans can do is scrape it all up, put it in bags, take it someplace else and let it sit there. You don't have a place to put it. So this was inevitable, that you were going to pollute yourselves, okay, in 1975 to me. Okay, now, like I said, you need a miracle. You got to make something happen. The first thing you got to do is figure out the actualities of that miracle. Okay, now, 1960, I was told that I would witness the death of all life on this planet before this body could get old and die. That doesn't eliminate the fact that somebody might figure out a way to shoot me dead before I'm an old man, but obviously, white hair, I've gotten pretty old already. The Fukushima and all of this is a guarantee. All this other stuff is a guarantee. It exists. There's scientific data all over the place. Go out there and just look at it and stop telling yourselves, oh, no, that's got to be fake news because my government doesn't authorize it. Okay? This is an absolute. This is biology and nothing more. Okay? There's nothing fancy there. Standard biology. It happens. All of this is going to contaminate and pollute it, and thereby cause mutations that you have nothing you can do about. Okay? Like I have been saying, of course, all my space products here is the fantasy realm. I have not done it, but most of this stuff is obviously now in need. You have a market for clean food, clean water, clean air. Okay, so that's a reality. Okay, so here I am, 1975, realizing that I got to get something going. I'm studying sci-fi pretty heavily because I read a lot of it. Sci-fi makes you look forward. Okay. History books make you look backwards. Oh, that person looked good and it really worked out nice, and they followed path XYZ. So if I follow XYZ, I'm going to be exactly the same situation. No, that person, it worked doing that, okay? There may be repetitive steps to getting anywhere in life. I'm not arguing against that. But the hero worship level is definitely a false idea, okay? You are refusing to look at what other opportunities are available to you. Now, I sat there and I did my thing. I got very, very involved from 76 through about 83, I'm going to have to say, would be the tops of actually working with somebody on psychic energy, psychic games, psychic stuff, okay? High school, I was given a variety of names, including Wizard and Gandalf and stuff like this. Prior to that, I had been, the father confessor, the priestly one, the one that, the little, high school and junior high school weddings, you know, hey, would you say, yeah, sure, whatever. That stuff is all in my past. Okay, now I've put all this stuff together where I had an idea of something I needed. I needed something up there in space to get up to, and I needed some kind of system already in place, because when I'm allowed to start talking about myself, you're basically way too late. Okay, it's game over. Before that, remember, I got Revelations 2:17. I cannot belong to a religion. Therefore, I cannot start a religion, folks. I can start a spiritual movement because you are not following me. You are following the gods. There's a big difference there. I am a, focal point to get you to understand there's something more. I don't know. But I can't become a religion, so I can't go out there and do, like, interestingly enough, one of my videos I just recently posted up had a name of a church as the people involved, and their comment was, yeah, if you want to make money, just start a religion. One guess as to what religion that was that the name used. I mean, I don't know that it's specifically that Church of Scientology or not, but that's what it says, and I have posted that up. I've got the screenshot of it because I think it's absolutely hilarious. I'm a sci-fi reader, so yes, I do know the original story of Isaac Asimov, L. Ron Hubbard, Heinlein, Arthur C. Clarke, and a couple other sci-fi writers who got together to play poker. And the basis of it is L. Ron Hubbard made some comment about how easy it was to start a religion. They bet he couldn't get anything going within a year's time. He won the bet. Scientology did become something. Okay, Scientology is strictly for a bet, nothing more. There is nothing spiritual about it whatsoever. It's a conglomeration of everything else. So, yeah, there's all kinds of fun stuff out there. But I've got all this going on, and yeah, Occupy ISS. I've got the Bible churches on the run. I've got the United States on the run. I'm one little guy. I'm being quite annoying, I will say, by, being right, not wrong, okay? But as I watched what was happening in this list, folks, I'm adjusting my motions here. So in 1983, I created the International Space Station by writing the letter 100% designed to be stolen from me. They stole it, they made it, they put it together. Here it is, 2018. I'm releasing the information to absolutely everybody everywhere through the internet itself. I am talking to the world as a whole. And I'm giving you all the information on how you can kind of, start saving your own butts and getting out there and making a whole society working up there. And yeah, it's the religions and the governments that are screaming bloody murder right now, because they don't want the average person understanding that a community up there will build its own economy, and you will build your own survival, and you will facilitate your own survival just the same way as you did so here on the planet until you got into the comfort zone of religions. Okay? So, as I say, the math of ESP is very logical. How you want to make things happen. Okay, the Bible wanted to be in control of everybody. Okay, they did everything from blind faith to, Latin America. This is in no way, shape, or form Spanish or Italian property at any point in time according to the gods. So they went in and they murdered and killed and converted as much as they could. So they put the energy and the motion behind what they wanted, and they now have a planet-wide religion. Where's the difference between that and anything I do, or anyone else does, or anything else happens? No, it's all there. So, yeah. It works whether you believe in it or not, because you can show it on absolutely everything. Anti-pollution? Yeah, you got pollution everywhere.